Lord God formed a man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. Then the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to tend and keep it. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh in its place. Then the rib which the Lord God had taken from man he made into a woman, and he brought her to the man. And Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his mother and father and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. Now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman,
Has God indeed said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
We may eat the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat it, nor touch it, lest ye die.
You will surely not die, for God knows in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of its fruit. She also gave to her husband with her. And he ate. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves coverings. And they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden.
Where are you?
I heard your voice in the garden. I was afraid because I was naked.
Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you that you should not eat?
The woman whom you gave me the fruit, and I ate.
Woman, what is this you have done?
The serpent deceived me, and I ate.
Serpent, because you have done this, you are cursed more than all the cattle and more than every beast of the field. On your belly you shall go, and you shall eat dust all the days of your life. And I'll put enmity between you and the woman, and between you and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. I'll greatly multiply your sorrow and your conception. In pain you shall bring forth children. Your desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you. Adam, because you have heeded the voice of your wife, and have eaten from the tree of life which I commanded you, saying, You shall not eat, cursed is the ground you for your sake.
Oh.
In toil you shall eat, and all the days of your life. Both thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for you, and you shall eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of your face you shall eat bread, till you return to the ground. For out of it is where you were taken. For dust, and dust you shall return.
And And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. Also for Adam and his wife, the Lord God made tunics of skin and clothed them.
Behold, the man has become like one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put okay, sorry, I can't see. And now lest he put out his hand and take also the tree of life and eat and live forever.
Therefore the Lord God sent him out of the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed cherubim at the east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life.